Georgia took out her life savings and decided to go to a small city to be a rich woman. But the first time she took a plane, she was deliberately squeezed by the white man in the front row. She didn't want to care about it, but the other party complained first, saying that she was against him. The stewardess next to her also persuaded Georgia to make some space without knowing right or wrong. But when she heard this, Georgia was instantly unhappy and pointed out directly that the airline deliberately designed the seats so crowded in order to make money. The passengers around her all agreed, but the chief steward was the only one who couldn't stand poor people like Georgia who were in economy class and had a lot of trouble. He mocked him for not being picky if he didn't have money, and upgrading to first class if he had the ability.
How much for the damn cocoon?
It's true that spending more money is different. Not only was she served with delicious food and drinks, but even the attitude of the stewardess changed. But what no one expected was that this crazy and extravagant trip would completely change her life. Georgia, who was full and satisfied, walked out of the airport, but found a long queue waiting for the bus. At this moment, the advertisement on the wall caught her attention. So Chow Jia took a DD flight without hesitation. This unprecedented experience made her, who came from the bottom of society, very excited. The snowy scenery of the mountains covered with silver was also seen by the woman. Only half an hour later, she flew to the top of the reserved 5-star hotel. Although there are many celebrities among the hotel guests, Chow Jia's high-profile behavior still caused people to speculate about her identity.
I know, Senator, is that the last time someone arrived by helicopter, it was Elton John.
But as soon as she entered the lobby, the woman was stunned. Looking around, there were either Arab oil tycoons or social elites from all walks of life. She even saw the chairman of the group where she worked, taking a little secretary on vacation. But she was alone, just an ordinary kitchenware salesperson. Although her performance was far ahead, her salary had not increased in 10 years. Faced with the boss's promise, she never dared to expect it to be fulfilled. She received a fixed salary every month and saved money with various coupons, just to save money to complete her own wish list. Unfortunately, the doctor found out that she had a terminal illness. In order to prevent misdiagnosis, a second examination was conducted and even an expert was invited to diagnose her. But the final result was exactly the same. The expert told the woman that she had less than 3 weeks to live.
I'm gonna die.
However, the worst news was that medical insurance could not be used for this disease. This meant that Georgia had to bear the high cost of millions of dollars for treatment alone. The sudden bad news was like a bolt from the blue, and Georgia, who had been frugal for half her life, completely collapsed. But none of the dreams that had been listed in the wish book had been realized. She had not been to her favorite tourist destination, had not tasted her favorite food, and even her wedding photos were manually photoshopped. So Georgia resolutely fired her boss who exploited her and decided to give her